Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
We're here at Novak Heating and Air Conditioning today, and I'm going to be shopping for a new air conditioner. And helping us is Randy Novak. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Megan. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you. Let's talk about my air conditioner.
All right.
Background, it still works. 12 years old. Do I need to be shopping for a new one to save some money, or should I just wait until it doesn't work anymore?
Well, we don't want you to wait until it doesn't work anymore, but 12 years old is just a little early. The average life of an air conditioner is about 15 years.
Okay, so I still have some time yet to go.
You still have some time, but we'd encourage you to shop before it goes out, where you can get a little bit better value and you can put a new one in at your convenience instead of when it's 95 degrees outside.
That's why I'm here. Where do I start? How do I know what's energy efficient and what isn't?
Well, let's talk about efficiency a little bit. There's an energy guide on every air conditioner that's sold. And basically, we've got a system that's rated in SEER, S-E-E-R, and that stands for Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio. It's a Department of Energy rating. The higher the number, the more efficient the unit.
Okay, that's good to remember. The higher the number, the more efficient the unit. And this is something I'm going to see on every air conditioner no matter where I go.
That's right. And also the higher the number, the less energy it uses. So this particular model is a 10 SEER. If we walk over and look at this energy guide on a different model, you'll notice this one's a 12. And generally 12 to 14 for the Midwest is what we'd probably be talking to you about for your house. That makes the most sense.
Okay, how much money do I save every time it goes up a SEER point?
Well, the unit you have now is probably 7 to 8, maybe 9 SEER if it's 12, 13 years old. Every SEER point's about 5% savings, so there can be some substantial savings by going to a new unit.
Right. There are a lot of incentive programs out there too, which is another justification for the investment.
Yeah, and we're happy to calculate a payback. If you'd share your energy bills with us, we could look at them, see how much you're currently spending, look at the utility incentives and rebates, and give you a real good estimate on how much your monthly savings would be with a new unit.
Okay. Let's talk about humidity. I know that that's a factor. Is that something that I also have to think about purchasing a dehumidifier when I buy a unit like this?
You really don't. The air conditioner acts as a dehumidifier, and now when we size air conditioning, we size them almost a little bit undersized so they run more. The more the unit runs, the more humidity it takes out of the air, and the more comfortable you're going to feel.
So bigger isn't better, is what
Isn't
you're telling
always
me.
better, no. Years ago they used to size them bigger, but the air conditioners of today, we actually undersize a little bit and have them run longer.
Okay. Well, what are some other questions that I should be asking you? What kind of questions do you get from customers when
Probably
they
the
come
most
in?
common question is noise levels. They might have a loud unit, or their neighbor has a loud unit, or they've got a patio where they enjoy spending time and the unit's loud. The air conditioners of today, particularly the high efficiency ones, are a lot quieter than the old ones.
Okay. And is placement a factor?
Placement's a factor. I mean, you have to consider where it's at now, or if you have plans for expansion or something like that. But yeah, we want to look at where it's placed.
Okay. And what are some other things that I can do as a homeowner? Once I get my unit, how do I make sure that it's running efficiently? What can I do to hold up my end of the deal?
The biggest thing is keep your furnace filter clean. In the spring, when windows are open, when people are airing their houses out, the filters get dirty really fast. So we want to encourage you to keep your furnace filter clean. If it's a disposable filter, clean it on a monthly basis. Have your ductwork cleaned every couple years. And another thing you can do, and we'll show you on this unit here, is walk over, is you can actually hose the condensing coil off. That's something you can do on your own.
Okay, well, that sounds easy enough. Anything I need to know about that?
Shut the power off, shut the disconnect or the breaker off, and just take a hose and hose around the outside of the unit and keep it clean.
Do I need to dry it or somehow get all the water out of it?
You really don't. It'll dry by itself. You just need to turn the power back on.
Right.
And we don't even want you covering up in the winter. They're made to withstand snow and ice, and they're made to be outside in the rain, so it won't hurt anything at all.
Great. Now, once I have my unit in place, can I do things with landscaping? Can I decorate it a little bit and try to hide it with some shrubs?
You can, but we want to maintain a little bit of distance there. 1 for service and 2 for air to get around it. So we don't want to plant any shrubs right up tight next to the air conditioner.
Okay. Anything else I need to know?
Just a couple things to consider. You might ask your dealer about refrigerants. There's some refrigerants now that are friendly to the ozone, so that makes a big difference and can affect the price a little bit. Also, warranty. Different models have different warranties, and it's something that should be considered.
Okay.
The last thing that you can consider is service, and why I told you to hose it off yourself on your own, that's not a substitute for professional maintenance, so that's another thing we'd want to consider.
Okay, let's talk about cost.
Okay, an average unit, 12 to 14 SEER that we'd be talking about for your house, would run $2,000 to $2,200. If you don't have air conditioning, it can get a little bit higher, $2,500 to $3,000.
Well, for the comfort and certainly for the energy savings, it's a worthwhile investment.
I think so.
Thanks a lot.
All
I'm going
right.
to keep shopping.
Thank you.